What is the secret hidden in the nature of the mosquito that Allah has given it as an example in the Quran? What is so special about mosquitoes that they attract the attention of the world's leading scientists in entomology? Why do mosquitoes bite some people and avoid others? We will answer all these questions in this video in light of recent scientific discoveries. Let's start with mention of mosquitoes in the Quran. Once the Quraysh people had been making fun for mentioning animals' names in the Quran like elephant, spider, ant, honeybee, etc. They raised questions as to, why would your God, Allah, whom you consider the Almighty, give examples of insignificant creatures to prove His power and knowledge? Then Allah revealed to His Prophet the 26th verse of Surah Al-Baqarah, in which He answered them clearly stating, "Indeed, Allah does not shy away to present an example of a mosquito, or what is even smaller than it. And those who have believed know that it is the truth from their Lord. But as for those who disbelieve, they say, what did Allah intend by this as an example? He misleads many thereby and guides many thereby, and He misleads not, except the defiantly disobedient." The use of a mosquito as an example in this verse may seem unusual at first, but it is important to remember that the Quran frequently employs analogies and parables to convey its messages. In this case, the mosquito is used to emphasize the idea that even the smallest and seemingly insignificant things in the world are under the control and authority of Allah. Let me first share with you some amazing facts about mosquitoes, as mentioned in the Quran and proved by recent scientific discoveries. Then you will better understand why Allah used mosquitoes as an example. In the Holy Quran, when Allah talks about mosquitoes that bite, He uses the term bawudata to refer to female mosquitoes. This means that the mosquito that sucks blood is female, not male. This verse was revealed in the 7th century, but it is only recently that researchers have been able to discover, thanks to advanced electron microscopes, that female mosquitoes need blood for fulfilling their demand for eggs' nutrients. And for this purpose, female mosquitoes have been given a strong mouthpart known as proboscis, capable of piercing the skin of a person or animal to suck out blood. The male's proboscis is not strong enough to pierce skin, the reason why males do not feed on blood. Second, from this verse we learn that mosquitoes have their own parasites. This has been proved by modern science that there are some other flying parasites known as Culicoides anopheles that suck the blood from female mosquitoes. These tiny creatures were discovered in 1922 by a great entomologist from England, known as Dr. Frederick Wallace Edwards, using a very sophisticated microscope. Imagine another smaller creature sitting on the back of a mosquito and feeding from its blood. That's what Allah is talking about in that verse, when He says, "Surely Allah does not shy away from using the parable of a mosquito or what is even smaller." Thirdly, another thing that is unique to mosquitoes and which proves the wisdom behind the example of mosquito as given by Allah in the Quran is the anatomy of a mosquito's eye. Science has discovered that mosquitoes have two eyes, but these eyes are made up of hundreds of tiny lenses that each transmit an image to the brain. This allows the mosquito's eyes to operate at 149 degrees and have the ability to detect movement, light, and other visual stimuli in their environment. Some of these lenses can detect basic changes in light, helping to differentiate between objects and locations. This helps the mosquito detect its prey with sight, since the main purpose of the female mosquito is to produce and lay her eggs, which is why she needs the blood of another species. But when it is dark, the female detects her prey by its smell, its movements, its shape, its colors, and then by the carbon dioxide produced by breathing. So, why do mosquitoes bite some people and avoid others? In fact, mosquitoes have advanced abilities of testing the blood, the reason why mosquitoes do not bite everyone. While chemical and physical cues such as vision, smell, heat, and humidity help female mosquitoes orient toward their targets, certain body odors attract them to specific hosts. Some researchers suggest that resident skin bacteria play a role in developing these odors. Our skin is covered in bacteria that emit volatiles that vary from person to person, said Meg Younger, a neuroscientist at Boston University. This difference in odor between people accounts for the difference between the attraction of mosquitoes to different people, she added. It is estimated that there are about 3,500 species of mosquitoes on Earth, each having different habitat as well as other characteristics. Although modern science has discovered many significant information regarding mosquitoes, there are more remain still unknown. Do you still not find any miracle in the life of a mosquito? So, the use of a mosquito in the Quran serves to underscore the idea that Allah's power and knowledge are infinite and all-encompassing, and that even the tiniest of creatures can serve as a reminder of His power and His greatness. We witness and see every day and everywhere clear signs from our Creator. The truth is manifested in the wonders of His creation, whether it be in the vast cosmos or here on earth. I will conclude by telling you an amazing story from the Quran about mosquitoes. Once upon a time, there was a king named Nimrod, who ruled in Babylon and considered himself to be God. He claimed to be able to grant life and death. So after Allah sent His messenger Ibrahim to him, and Nimrod decided to continue to transgress, Allah sent a mosquito that entered his brain through his nose and started biting his brain. Nimrod's pain was so intense that he ordered his soldiers to hit him hard on the head to calm the mosquito, but this only increased his pain. This situation lasted for a long time until he died, his head smashed by his soldiers. The story reminds us about mosquitoes and their evil effects on human beings. About half of the world's population is now threatened by mosquito-borne diseases such as malaria, yellow fever, dengue fever, etc. The mosquito is therefore responsible for 725,000 to 1 million human deaths per year worldwide, making it the deadliest animal for humans. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has taught us a dua to seek protection from Allah against diseases and all bad things. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. I seek refuge with Allah's perfect words from the evil of what He has created. May the blessings, peace and mercy of Allah be upon our beloved Master Muhammad, his family and companions. May Allah place us all under His care and protection. Assalamu alaikum.